What's up?
Robert, hiyo kuna kitu. Hiyo kaina kitu. Ebate kubanja ne wobure bate kora te kusisiti. Uraba this royal queue. Chilinga duka rio. Damo capital. Damo plus. If you would jamo capital on sa number something can say J. Yes, there. No,
not all this, no limit, no peak.
I think I do.
I can get one or two things. Enjoy your weekend. Cool, bad. It's okay. Okay, thanks so much. Okay.
Individual.
Our schools projecting secondary school no the yes, then what international
Good morning, business partners all over the world. Welcome to our morning business presentation. My name is Julius, and it's a little bit rainy here in the city of Masaka in Uganda. And we are keeping the goals to the prize, and the prize, ladies and gentlemen, is financial freedom. I don't know why you decided to be part of Royal Q, but your goal and your dream is to set a system that can pay you regular, repeated, and recurring income. So to be financially free, you must be having a stable business that has the power to give you regular, recurring income. And it is very, very important for us to be able to define our financial situation, to be able to put our ears on the ground and be able to do what is necessary for us to make regular, recurring, repeated income, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the question that I'll have you in the morning today, before I get started, I want to recognize great leaders on the call. I've seen one of our great leader, V5 OBM, all the way from Nigeria. Happy to have you, sir, on this call. It is a privilege. I've been able to see my brother Brian Makanda from that side of Australia, one of our V3s. Happy to have you. Okay, I see one of my friends telling me, Julius, recognize me, sir. I'm sorry. I only start with V2 and above. That is my recognition category. Okay, V2 and above. So no matter how good you could be, hey, V1, I'm sorry. Hey. You know, if you are not willing to help 20 people, join your team. Yeah? And you want to be greedy alone. I can't recognize it. Oh, me, I have huge capital. I'm trading. Thank you so much. Hey, thank you so much. Okay. But I would advise you to have a team. Okay. So V1, I'm sorry. Hey. Okay. Okay, I want to recognize some people before I share. I want to recognize the presence of Leader Preshi, one of our B4s from that side of South Africa. Okay. In the morning, if you are not V2 and above, no matter how much you are my friend. Hey. I see one of our great leader, V5, Leader Mosh. Happy to have you on the call. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today is a Friday, and on Friday, it is purely talking so much about networking. I'll talk about trading within a short few minutes, but I'll drastically drive so much into networking, which is usually Thursday and Friday. We go so much, a little bit more about networking and building business, all right? Networking and building business, but I'll start with trading. I've never found a simple business like Royal Q, and we have even gone an extra mile to make it much more simple for everybody. And I will, after the recognition, let me start with this. Okay. Those that are seeing me for the very first time, my name is Julius Kabanda. I come from Uganda. I'm a businessman, I'm not a trader. And when I join a business, I look at how I can make the money. When I got started in this business on the 12th of June, 2021, I had no crypto background. I had no idea about cryptocurrency. I was doing returns on investment. So when I got started in the business, I wanted to understand how it works and how I can benefit from this business. And by doing this, I realized that anybody from any background, as long as they are willing to learn what to do, they can drastically collect a lot of money from this business. I've particularly tested as a non-trader some two results that, okay, I would love to share. My results are small because your results will be always limited by your profit, by your capital and the market. Okay, let me log into my account. Then I can be able to share my screen better. Okay. Good morning, good morning. It could be a good afternoon and it could be a good evening. Hey. Okay. Okay, so oh, why am I getting into the same account? Sorry, let me just change a little bit. Hey, we are going to do good money. Someone was asking me today, Julius, why is it that some people are no longer doing the business seriously? I know why. I really know why some people may not be able to take the business seriously. Because, you know, becoming wealthy is not for the lazy. Hey. Okay. This is my trading account. And I don't trade with too much because as I'm doing business, I want to repeat, I'm not a trader. Me, I do business with a goal. I trade and I share the business. And from $85 yesterday, I was able to close a good deal business. Let me share with you my recent success, okay? So that I could inspire someone here who has a goal, someone here who's motivated to achieve something. Here we are going to build, we're going to carry out huge constructions on this site. It is the hill. This hill is located in this side of the certain hill located somewhere. And the other one is one of our new rides that we have here. One of our rides we have. And so we were doing, I was taking some of my leaders around to show them the new project that's going to be worked up, right? And so what gives us the power to keep on achieving? That could be the question. What gives us the ability to keep on achieving? What gives us the reasons to keep on going? No matter, even if some people give up, we keep going. That causes the difference. Everything starts from the mind. Now, I'm not a trader, I'm a businessman. And I do business. When I started, that was on the 12th of June, 2021, I had only $85 in my pocket. When I started, 5 months down back the road, I was able to have myself a house and land. I was able to purchase myself a car. I purchased the second piece of land. That's going to be my third purchase of another piece of land. And I usually tell all my friends that if you are here and your goal is financial freedom, I want you to know why you are here. And I want you to understand the reason why you are here. Now, along your way of financial freedom, along your way as you're working on your goals and your dreams and your achievements, ladies and gentlemen, there'll be so many distractions. There'll be so many distractions that will come with you on your way as you are moving to your path of success. But the question is it that you will focus on the distractions and not the price? Some people think that for them to be successful in a certain opportunity, things will be easy. Never things work that way. It will never be easy because anything worthwhile doesn't come on a silver plate. And so, if you already started this business of royalty, I want you to sit down and organize yourself, all right? Like I usually say, it is called PPP, proper planning prevents poor performance. The performance starts from your trades. One of the best way we make money is trading. The second way we make money, ladies and gentlemen, is sharing the business. And so it's up to you to say, hey, I just want to trade. Hey, I just want to network. It's up to you. But the reason is which direction you choose must depend on your current financial situation. Because if you cannot sit down and define your current financial situation, you could give so many reasons. You could give so many statements that are right 110% as to why things might not getting to your direction. And so before you provide all the reasons, before you provide all the legit reasons that you think are legit, please sit down and define your current financial situation. Your current financial situation. And as you define your own current financial situation, please don't compare, don't contrast. One of the reasons why so many people are fading out in this business is the problem of comparing and contrasting. Since I started this business, I've never compared anybody's results. I don't compare or contrast, and I don't complain. The three C's, comparing, contrasting, and complaining. This is your own race. But to become your own race, you need to define your current financial situation. And so you decide on the three different ways that the opportunity provides to make money, where are you going to put your focus? If you say, Julius, I want to trade, my brother, my sister, my friend, then focus on having enough capital. There's so many leaders who tell me, yes, anyone with $100 can, yes, you can trade. But you having $100 should give you a focus of going for 10,000. You should have plan and strategy. It is called proper planning. You need to plan how you want to get to $100 or $10,000 to maximize profit. If you decide to trade and maybe you land into floating loss, you have three decisions. One, add in more money, get out of floating loss. That's one. Two, be patient until the market will bounce back. Three, open your mouth, get capital. So you have so many decisions you can take, but everything plus everything with everything starts with your mind. Mindset is key. I'm not fighting any leader all over the world, but there are so many people. Before I started cryptocurrency, especially with Royal Q, I have a friend of mine who would spend the whole day online looking for coins that are being, these coins that are being brought in maybe on different platforms, okay? Different platforms, new coins that are being brought on different platforms. And this guy would spend much of his time on the search. But ladies and gentlemen, becoming wealthy in any business, no matter whether it is crypto, you must develop a system. You must develop a system. And you must have a plan. And you must have a strategy to take you there. But before you get all this, you're already in business, well and good, congratulations. Now, since you are here, understand that you are in business. If you treat it like a business, it's going to pay you like a business. If you treat it like a luxury, it's going to pay you like a luxury. And so it doesn't matter whether you're doing this business full-time or part-time. But some of you are just fooling time. You have been here in this business for the last 6 months. You have been here in this business for the last 7 months, for the last 4 months, and there is nothing of results. Please stop wasting time. I want to beg you, stop pretending that you are in business, but you are busy fooling time. Why do you want to create a bad name for a business that is good? Because you are failing to plan right, no matter what guidance is provided, and you are still seated on simple results. And you are giving all reasons that could be very legit. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, protocol observed and respect. All the reasons that you provide why you are not making money, you are right. But you have 2 decisions to take. Either to justify your reasons or to put your reasons aside, because you can't have both. You can't have excuses, you can't have money at the same time. You can't have excuses and money at the same time. Either justify one, either justify your excuses and be happy with them. I usually, every day when I wake up, I ask myself, and before maybe I talk about trading, which is then I talk about network, I want to ask you, if today was your last day, maybe as we are speaking, I don't know, but as we're speaking, doesn't matter your doctrine of faith. God says, hey, Julius, I'm sorry to tell you that within the next 24 hours, we shall be calling you off. And so prepare very well for a nice death. Okay. Some of you, you might just cry on how you will have left your family in total poverty. You will cry on how you have left your total family in poverty. You would give reasons why. When you saw Royal, you didn't talk to enough people to have a good team. You'll start now reminding why you hadn't been able to save off some of your money to have enough capital. Keep getting what I'm talking about, so that you can be able to trade. And so, before you justify your reasons, every day, treat it as your last day. And provide 100% effort to get the results that you want. Okay, now, the results can be divided into 2 different ways. The first way is the trading results. Because you can join Royal Q and purely trade. Nothing else you do, you only trade. And so, if you want to trade and make profit from the trading, you have 3 main decisions to trade. 1, you're a passive trader and you are comfortable with 25% to 5% of your capital. Well and good, beautiful, beautiful. Then synchronize a strategy. Which type of strategy? A conservative strategy. I usually talk about a crown jewel cycle. That guy has a strategy. One of my leaders uses it with his business schedule. Let me see if I could share his story. His business schedule, let me see if I could get his story. Business schedule, he's very busy, he tells me I'm busy. Then I say, don't worry, my brother, all your reasons are correct. Because you know, you can be busy making money, or you can be busy justifying results. Okay, let me see if I could be able to get my leader. Okay, I'll not share his name, but I'll share his results. Okay. And he's a few days into the trades. Okay, let me share my screen, then I share his simple results. Here we go. Okay. Now, this guy is using a sync strategy. And his sync strategy is a conservative strategy. His goal is to trade 20 coins using this strategy. As we speak, I think he's trading, I don't know whether there are 3 or 4 now. And each coin is $195. And he's comfortable with this. His strategy is to make sure that he increases his capital and trade more coins. Long-term business, long-term thinking. He's happy when he makes 0.7, 0.7, 3.8 or 7 when the market is too good. And this strategy is conservative. It is fine with him. It is fine with him. Okay? It is fine with his strategy of trading. It is fine. And so choose. By the way, before I continue, I've seen someone share something onto one of the groups where I belong, especially billionaires, 90 days challenge, okay, 1 or 2, please don't share anything on that group that is not Royal Q business. If you do, I just get you out, okay? Me, I'm not like other leaders on other platforms, okay? That group, or those groups where I belong, that maybe I've created, or maybe I'm there, it is only Royal Q business, pure, simple. You share anything that is not Royal Q, I just get you out. You know, it is my strategy of doing business. It's up to you. It's where you belong, they share everything. As I tell people, there are so many opportunities in crypto. I want to repeat, there are so many opportunities in crypto, but you must choose the strategy you want to use to become successful. As simple as that. So I've seen someone, I just want to pass it to make it very clear. I've seen someone share something on the group. I'm just here on Zoom, but when I come there, just get you out. I hope my communication is clear. Please just delete, especially on those particular groups. Thank you so much for understanding. Back to my topic. Okay, let me get back here. Now, you can choose to use this strategy and focus on growing your capital and increase the number of coins that is trading. That is the first way you can trade. That's the first way you can trade. Now, there is another person who wants to trade like Julius. And with this strategy that I'm talking about that I used to trade, it is a one-shot trading strategy. It's a one-shot trading strategy. I really want to thank different leaders, because it's not me who chooses these coins or come up with them. Like some people ask me, I want to thank Coach J. I want to thank Leader Annalyn. Okay, I want to thank Leader Brian. I think he's back, and I hope to see some of the signals from your house, sir, to the team. Thank you so much. I really want to thank one of our brothers from Nigeria, Alohari. I want to thank Leader Mosh, who's gathering some of these leaders to make sure that these signals come up. OBM, I want to thank so many leaders that are coming from different groups to provide these signals. Now, me, when I get a signal, I have no emotions attached. The challenge with you guys who get these signals, you fear to invest. I was speaking to one of my friends who had $1,000 to a signal that we had. He said, I want to trade, but let me put in $50. What if it is a signal? If you enter it at the right time, it will give you right results. And so that's the difference. So you can choose to trade with a copy trader and things will automatically move. Or you can choose, ladies and gentlemen, you can choose to use a one-shot trading parameter as the signal is being dropped on the different groups and make money. For example, okay, let me check. Let me check here. Okay, I see. Okay. Oh, this was yesterday. Okay. Okay, I see like we have so many signals that are being dropped in the group per day. Now, this is the other challenge with the one-shot signals that some of you trade. If I go into the networking part, is that you make some profit in a signal and you want to continue making, like me, I'm not a trader because I don't know how to analyze the market. Me, I don't know how to analyze the market. But once these guys spend their time, and we don't pay them any single penny. I've never sent a $10 to Coach J. I've never sent a $10 to leader Brian. I've never sent even $50 to leader Mosh. These guys do these things for free. I've never sent even $10 to leader Annalyn for providing these signals to the groups. I've never, it's just a amicable understanding to see everybody win. And so the challenge that I face is that even when you get the signal, some of you have refused to trade. Harry spends so many hours transnight to analyze the market. He gives signals. Okay. Now, the third way of trading is spend time on your app. Okay, let me get back to the app now. If you are not comfortable with the signals, you have over missed them. Then I want to show you something. Okay. On the Royal Q app, we have what you call hot coins, all right? Matic, Link, Solana, okay, Doge, Aave, Ethereum, BTC, Shiba, DOT, Cardano, beautiful. Let us look at the 24-hour volume. Aave has over 1.9, Cake 1.7, Avax, Ethereum, okay, Inch, Solana, Matic, Vet, Link, Mana, okay. These could be some of the parameters you could use, but then I'll use the percentage change. Now the percentage change, ladies and gentlemen, when you tap on the upper arrow, it brings coins that are doing poorly to those that are doing good in general. The coin that's doing poorly right now is called RSR. Now, for you to be able to select this coin, you need to have what we call being observant. I may not spend so much time on this, but it's being observant. The ability to observe these coins will take you some few minutes to look at. By the way, before I talk about being observant, let me first get back to the camera and explain this point to make it clear. When is it most possible for someone to make huge profit in trading? Is when the market has momentum. For example, me, I'm not a trader, but I have what they call common sense. Okay, let me get back into one of this Binance account. I believe anybody can have common sense. When I want to develop my common sense, me personally, I usually want to look at the movement of three main coins, but one particularly Bitcoin. If you are observant with this particular, you see, yes, the Bitcoin is at 40,000 US dollars, but its momentum, the momentum is not so high. Because for the coins to sell faster, there must be good momentum in the market. And when the momentum in the market comes up, you can be able to see the momentum in the movement, in the change of percentage of these particular coins. The movement in the percentage. And as soon as you see the movement in the percentage, ladies and gentlemen, once the movement in the percentage is good enough, Someone may be asking how good enough that can be. Okay, let me see if I could be able to. Okay, so you can be able to look at different coins that you see are moving from negative to positive. Okay, now. I was noticing one here. Okay. Okay, so if you look at the percentage change, ladies and gentlemen, and the percentage change has some good difference, you can enter a particular coin in one shot, make some few profits, and be able to jump out of the market. And those that have huge capital, okay, wow. Coach G has been able to notice Reef. Reef has a percentage change of 0.0 and Uni. Okay, let me look at it. For example, look at the current price and the percentage I see. Okay. Usually, most of the coins that are usually at 0.0%, these ones, like you see, 0.0, this one, and this one, usually coins that are at 0.0% in percentage change, they usually provide good profit. Okay, so you need it before you decide, you take some little time. Okay, I hope you see that Reef has been able to move from 0.0 to a positive 0.12. Okay, and Uni, I see it has also been able to move from 0.0. Okay, so I can tap on Reef if I want to trade one shot. I need to know my capital that I have. Then I just need to, okay, just wait. Let me get back here. I need to look at the capital. I have 279. This is how you do the one shot. Look at Bitcoin. It moved from those that have been noticing. This is how you notice and start the trade by yourself without even asking someone. Okay. And look at this. I tap on Reef, trading setting. I want to trade one shot. Choose strategy. I've already designed. This is 289. So I have around 279. Okay, I want to take off 1.5. Then I save. Then I tap on start. That's all I need to do. The question is, do I need anyone to analyze for me this coin for me to trade it? The answer is no. I can be able to look at, imagine those that have been watching this particular coin, it moved from 0.0 to positive to 0.23%. And that's how you can, you know, a skill is developed by practice. And if someone learns how to look at these coins, they can select them at their own ample time without anybody. So you can decide to look at coins that are in general and those that are in profession. Okay, decide in profession. You tap on percentage change and look at them very clearly. But if you want to go an extra mile, now this is for people like me who don't know how to read the market. I can just notice the percentage change. Look at VET. Let me see. It goes back to negative, then I wait, I will not. But I can look at iron. And at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, if I have time to spend time on my app, which me as Julius, by the way, me, I don't have the time. But if you want to put your energy and your time on trading, you can learn this. And I have so many people I know that are trading using this. And they're making profit out of their businesses. Now, as you decide to use this strategy to trade, you need to have an escape plan. Let me make this very clear. You need to have an escape plan. And the escape plan, ladies and gentlemen, the escape plan sits on you learning when to sell. Okay, learning when to sell. So if you decide to use this to trade, you need also to learn when to sell. You don't need to keep in a trade until the robot will sell it. For example, if I trade this particular coin called the Rift, and this Rift gets to positive, and maybe according to my capital I've invested, I see I'm making $5 to $10, I can manually sell that coin, and I escape, then I trade another. Okay, I hope that point is clear. Now, which other parameters can you use to select a coin? Okay. When I come back here into these apps I have, which okay. Okay, I can come here on maybe Alta Coin Trader or Luna Crash, no matter what it is, and I'll be able to look at the top 10 coins, all right? Now, if you see these coins that are here, yesterday it was Aave, and I see, okay, let me use this. This is not giving me the top 10. This is social volume. Okay, so I'll need you to, I don't want to log in here. These are the top 10 coins, 18th March. Okay, I will use not the market cap, not the market volume. Now, this doesn't mean that this coin will do well. This means, ladies and gentlemen, it helps you to determine which coin you can look at. It doesn't mean that if I come here, okay, I want to find the Alta coin. Okay, volatility, percentage change. Okay. I want to look at, needs me to log in here. It doesn't mean that the coins you'll see here, like some people think, that these coins have a guarantee of performing well. Let me get back. Let me use this to save time. Okay, I see Coach J is sending me some good signals, but okay, I'm going to look at them. Now, these leaders really take off time and analyze the market. Now, some people like Julius, okay, the top 10 coins, there is Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cake, XRP. Now, this just provides you, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is social volume, which I don't want to use. I need to use my other, this guy is wanting me to log in, which I don't want. Okay, let me look at this side. So you need to use the Alta coin. Okay, Coach J has sent me some signals, but before I check them up, let me use the Alta rank. Okay, I want to use the Alta rank, and there is only Aave, which was yesterday's coin of the day. Okay, which I may not go in. Now, if you want to do this, this just helps you to come and look at these coins. Maybe you come here and look at Aave. You don't want anybody to, okay, look at Aave. Okay, Aave yesterday did it 12%. But if you also take off some time and you want to develop this as a skill, you need, ladies and gentlemen, to just take off some time, not to trade. Take off some time, like you look at RSR is at negative 5.62. And then you look, you come and check, then you come decide on professional, you look at SLP. If you want to prove that this strategy works, okay, it may not work for you today or now, but you develop the skill. By looking at these coins, develop the skill by looking at these coins personally, looking at these coins and see how they are changing in percentage. And you can trade them by one shot. By you personally looking at these coins, or you can do what I see Coach J has done for me, because these leaders really take off time and okay. All right, see, all these coins are here. Okay, this one I sold. These are signals. This signal was given yesterday. Now I also want to talk about signals. When you get a signal, please don't expect the signal to sell there. Look at this signal was sent to people yesterday, and as we speak, it has sold today. And so be patient when you receive signals also, because some people want to receive the signal now and the signal sells now. Sometimes you need to be patient. Okay, look at these three. It says YFI 15 minutes, it will give some good money. Cardano in 15 minutes, it gives some good money. Matic in 15. So you can be able to enter any of these trades. The difference is, okay, I see ATM machine has told me after 4 days. After 4 days, it has been able to sell. So you need to be patient, ladies and gentlemen, once you receive the signals of the one shot. But perfectly and purely, me as Julius Kabanda, I've been using these signals of one shot, and I've been making profits. All right, I've been making profits. One shot. I have not seen the 0 point come in once in a while, and when the market is sweet enough, I've seen myself making over 121, 188. The question is, can anyone learn to trade one shot? The answer is yes. If you don't have the time to take off and look at these coins and choose them by yourself, then be able, ladies and gentlemen, to follow the leaders that are providing the signals for you. Okay, I see here. Okay. Now this guy is telling me to deliver. This was inch. Okay, so take off the time, ladies and gentlemen, to just follow on the group the signals as they are given. And at the end of the day, you'll be able to make some good profits. Okay, that done. I want to go to the networking. Okay, now let me go to the networking. Why is it important for you to network? Okay, why is it important for you to network? That's where I want to go. Is it important? That's the question. Is it important? Is it important for you to network? The answer is yes, because the reasons why most of you, your profit is little, is because you don't have enough capital. You are using the one-shot trading parameter with the $10, $50. I remember yesterday, I used a one-shot trading where I made $46 with the one signal provided by one of our leaders. And I made 48. Someone asked me, how much did you use to make this money? I used $1,143 and I made $48. So sometimes it is important to develop capital. Julius, where do you develop the capital from? I have 24 hours. Once I get the signal on the group, like by the way, we keep this business simple. As soon as we receive the signals, I've seen myself and other leaders sharing them on all platforms. We have even gone an extra mile to provide you with the trading parameters, how you can set them. Now, me, after setting my one shot, I leave that trade. And now I focus on sharing the business, and that's where I want to put the focus. Now the question is, why is it important to share the business? Now I'll leave this account and I open one of my other accounts. I'll stop sharing. I'll open my V5 account. I'll give the reasons why you need to share. Then I go to how you share. Okay, I don't want to only talk about why you share, but I want to talk about also how you share. Okay. Now I'll just go to call me, please. Let me unmute myself again. Okay. Okay, now this is the reason why you need to share. This is the reason why you need to share. Is not to focus on is to focus on the ability to keep on making money where you are not putting efforts. Because if you share the business, and some people are trading with the one shot, or some people are trading with the cycle. Whenever they will be trading, you'll be making money. And as they will be trading, you'll be making profit. And that should be your focus, why you need to share. Why? Because you cannot become rich on your money alone, ladies and gentlemen. You can become rich by using other people's money. And this is the only strategy that is regular, repeated, and it is recurring. And so your duty and your responsibility is to find like-minded people. There are people that will join your business, and I can call them people that are looking for fly-by-night profits. And when these people join your team, they think that when they start trading, they will become rich tomorrow. So once they start, and they are making little profits, they don't mind, they're making little profits. They will start now going outside there to look for profits that come too much. And so please, I want to beg you, you just need to find like-minded people. Look for people, or if people join your team and you find out that these people don't want something that is sustainable. Okay, there are people that are still doing this business and just moved by excitement. They just moved by excitement. Oh, Peter's made $100. Hey, they're still in excitement. They're not looking for something that is sustainable. They're not looking for long-term business. They're looking for food for today. Now, those people will be part of your business. They will stay for some time. But as you build with people that are ready to have something that is regularly repeated, no matter how small it is. Because if you understand the power of compounding, because the reason why most people don't become rich, because they are looking for now profits. But if you look for something that is sustainable in a long run, you'll be able to build and share the business so that as other people are making money, you are getting paid at the same time. Now, the question is, how do you share? But the other question is, why do you need to share? You need to share because you have goals, ladies and gentlemen. One of the skills you need to develop is the ability to sell. Okay, before I continue, we have signals. Before I continue, we have signals, all right? Okay, and that's the first priority of the team, is to make sure that people are trading. Okay, let me now get onto the Telegram. Before I talk about, I can't continue now. Maybe better so much tomorrow, because when the signals launch in from our brother Harry, then it is important for us to trade them. I love Deus. Deus is one of the people that gets the signal and gets in there and then. Now, okay, we have two signals. One is inch, another one is KCM, right? Okay, so I'm going to share my screen, and now I'm going to trading. How can you set these signals as soon as you get them? Now someone will say, I don't have the time to enter the signal. You are right. Okay, so I'll log out into one of my accounts and get into one of my other accounts. Okay, I hope leaders are sharing the signals to different groups. Okay. Thank you so much, our brother Harry. Respect uphold. Okay. So the name of the signal is inch. Okay. Maybe because I want to do, okay, I'll do this because I just want to teach. Because I want to teach, it's okay with me. All right, so now let me share my screen. Okay, and open my royal queue. The name of the coin, if I come here on Telegram, the name of the coin, let me start with the inch. It says start trade at 1.548, okay? Now I open my royal queue. I look for inch by search. Inch. It says start trade at 1.548. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. 1.548. It means this is a good coin to trade. Then let me look at KSM, which says start trade at 1.38. Now I'm going in for the one shot. Okay. Now I look for this one, KSM. It's not there on general, so I go KSM. It says 138.1. It's right now to start the trade. Now look, ladies and gentlemen, I just need to come in here and put in my 277. Okay, all right, I'm sorry. I just need to tap on choose strategy. I have already said, which we talked about yesterday. So I don't need to repeat that. Save, and it's still there, then I tap start. Okay, when I started, it went down a little bit, which was okay. But what you need to look at, ladies and gentlemen, okay, what you need to look at is the entry time, all right? Look at this. If you are trading one shot like Julius, 1.38.1 and end the trade at 1.39.5. Or you can use this other strategy here, which you enter these parameters, allow your bot to buy more before it sells. And so if you enter this trade, ladies and gentlemen, it is margin calls can just be stopped, then tap on one shot. If you tap on this trade, and it is saying to end the trade at 1.38, 1.39, once it hits, you just need to tap on sell, market price, and end the call, and you are done. And you are done. So those that are busy and that don't have the time, then you need to trade the settings as they have been provided here. You trade the settings as they have been provided. And in the morning, you can make some good profit. And I expect few hours from now, Leader Nyenzi from, I think, from Nigeria, and Leader Annalyn will drop in more signals. But Julius, as Julius, what I do, if I make some profit here, me, I'm done with my trading. Now I focus on sharing the business. So it's up to you. That's my approach. After making some profit of one shot, I leave trading. I don't keep on trades. The reason is simple. Why don't I end most of my time on trades? I can never control the market. I try to tell my friends that your trading profits will be limited by the market and the capital. And if that sticks into my mind, I say, how can I increase my capital? Because where Julius has put, let me just get back here, and I don't need to be an expert in this. Where I have put 276, there's someone who has invested $2,000. And we shall all take off profit. But the question is, how much profit will I take off? It means if I have enough capital, ladies and gentlemen, I can take off more capital, more profit. Now, instead of me dying in trades with $276 to see that I can make good profit, I'll focus on sharing the business. That's where I'll put my focus. Me, it doesn't matter whether some leaders along the way, they give up. I take it to my personal initiative. Look, I take it to my personal initiative to keep on sharing the business, even when the people that started the business with me stop doing the business. The question is here, do you have personal goals or you are following your leader's goals? Okay, that's why I have someone here whom I'm going to activate a few hours from now. Me check him up. I keep the business basic. I'm just looking for this guy here. This is Hamza. Hamza wants to activate, but this was not brought by me. But I keep on sharing the business. So I want to ask you, ladies and gentlemen, if your capital is little, I was looking, I think it's on my other WhatsApp. I think is he on top here? I need some time, but this guy wants to pay off. I think he's on my other WhatsApp. So what you keep on doing, ladies and gentlemen, if your capital is little, keep sharing. Because when you keep sharing, you make money and invest the money in the trades. And you invest your money in the trades, I want you to trade with a strategy. How much do you want to make? When I started this business, I had 3 goals in my first quarter of the business. 1 was to make sure that I develop a trading capital of $10,000. That was one of my goals. 2 was to be able to purchase 2 big plots of land in my first quarter of the year. And as I've been doing my business, I've been focusing, no matter the challenges, no matter the hurdles, I've been focusing to make sure that I make that happen. And I'm happy to tell you, I'm just remaining with one goal, to close the first quarter of the year. The question is to you, why do you want to share the business? Do you have goals that you are chasing? Because you need to be chasing the goals. The goals will not come. If you stop chasing the goals, you now start jumping in. Oh, they have told me coin so and so is doing well. I want to invest there. I make some profit. Hey, they have told me, oh, on what bits there is another coin. And in that process, you will be just losing money. Because some coins you'll trade them and you lose all your capital. So have a system that is going to take you to success and keep your focus in land. Ladies and gentlemen, I will end with this story. I think I'll end with 2 stories. And I want to talk about 2 major eggs that were floating on the water. And these 2 major eggs that were floating on the water, They were speaking to each other on what they want to be in the future when they hatch. The first egg said, I want to be an oyster. And the other egg asked, why do you want to be an oyster? The egg said, you know what? When you are an oyster, you just float on the water, and what the water brings is what you eat. What the water brings is what you eat. Yes, it is true, it brings dead fish. Sometimes you eat dead fish. Yes, it is true, it brings some dirty things, but the beauty is it gives you something to eat. And the other egg said, no. I don't want to be an oyster. I want to be an eagle. And the other egg asks, why do you want to be an eagle? Look, I will find food for myself. I will never eat dead fish. I'll eat fresh prey. I'll define what I want to eat and I'll go for it. I'll fly above the water, see fresh fish, and I'll dive in for it. And as I'll be doing, I'll be focused on the good things I want to eat. And my question to you is, which type of egg are you into royal queue? Are you this type of egg that can only eat what the market can produce because you don't have control? Or you are this type of egg that says you want to be an eagle, focus on what you want and go for it so that you can increase your trading capital? How would your profits look, ladies and gentlemen, if you have $200,000 that you're using to trade, with $500,000 that you're using to trade, with $100,000 that you're using to trade? If such signals of one shot are being provided and you enter one shot with $20,000, you'll make significant profits within a blink of an eye. And so, if you don't look at the long-term implication and focus on the short-term implication, ladies and gentlemen, you'll keep in a rat race with a better opportunity. And at the end of the day, you'll be an oyster that is eating what only the water can provide to you. But if you decide to become an eagle, you will fight for what you want and you will go for it. And life is a fight for a territory. Ladies and gentlemen, money is a problem to solve. And if money is a problem to solve, if you don't fight for what you don't want will stay in your life. I know some of you don't want to talk about being employed, but some of you are employed and you're not happy where you're employed. The fact is, if you don't decide today to do something about getting out of your comfort zone, write a list of the people you know, the friends you have on Facebook, and decide every day how many you're going to talk to about the royal business and help them to start trading. What you don't want will stay in your life. And imagine, life can never change. If you can be able to develop a name list of the people you know and decide to share them with the business so that you can grow your trading capital to have better profits. And you also sit down and have a follow-up book where you write those that have seen the business and they have said yes to the business. Why do we need the follow-up book? Because, gentlemen, proper planning prevents poor performance. And every day before you start your day, let me just get my camera clear. Background, sorry, none, beautiful. Thank you. Okay. And you sit down every day and be able to use your diary, write the activities you are going to do today about your business. It doesn't matter whether you're doing the business part-time. You know, I don't have so many things in my life, but I have 4 books that I treasure. This is my to-do list. Before I sleep, I write activities I'll do the next day. And I tick those activities. And after doing those activities, by the way, I usually finish my activities by midday. By midday, me have finished working. Then I can listen to so many people's complaints and challenges that they have. But I'm done with my business by midday. I retire midday because I write my to-do list and I wake up very early and I start working on my to-do list. 2, everybody I meet, I get their numbers, I write them into my name list because I can never trust my brain or my phone. And so before I create my to-do list of the next day, I sit down and look at the list. Hey, tomorrow I'll speak with Mozindu from United States. Okay, I'll speak to Kemgisha Arnett. I'll speak to Vicky. I'll speak to Matthias. And I write those lists of the people I'll speak to about my business the next day. Then those that say yes to the business, and I write the dates, they tell me, Julius, I'll join on this day. I'm looking for money. I write them down so that when I open my follow-up book, I see the people I'll speak to and remind them to start the business. Then I have my book where I write. Now, let me explain this to you, ladies and gentlemen. The best way to explain business physically, if you're meeting some people physically, is to explain as you write. There is a magic that happens. There is a magic that happens when you speak to people as you are writing. It doesn't matter what you're writing. So I have myself this circle book. And so I treasure my book where I present the business, my follow-up book, my name list, and this. And everywhere I go, I with them in my simple bag. Back to you. Get organized. Have a goal, a goal that you are chasing. Lastly, as we're doing the business, make sure, I usually tell people, the market is your brand. If you don't have a goal, you keep in the market for long, but you have a goal, you trade, make money, have property. Make money, have property. Make money, have property. That's my approach. And it's really working out for me. I don't know if it could work out for you, but if you have a goal, it will make you get uncomfortable and get the life you desire. Thank you so much for listening to me. I want to do some questions. One or two. And I believe those with goals will stay in royal queue for a long time. Those without goals and looking for pennies will keep on jumping here and there. At the end of the day, they'll still remain in the same position. Okay, yes, Mark, please.
Thank you, Leader Julius. Yeah, I'm here for the long calls. Now, please, I need to share I want to know about this one-shot strategy. I have done the one for the KSM, and I think it is in circle. So where there is a problem is now one shot. Kindly, if we can go together, if we can, yes, okay.
Wow, my KSCM is in profit. Woo!
Now I'm in inch.
Screen.
Are you not seeing my screen?
Okay. Clear.
That's my screen. Okay.
Okay, now let's do this. All right. So you want to trade one shot with inch, all right?
Yes.
Okay, simple formula. Look at the current price, the start price. Okay, now go to the signal.
Signal, it was here. 1.549.
Okay, 1.549. Right. Now you want to trade it in one shot, you want to trade it in a cycle of one shot.
Pardon?
You want to trade it in one shot or you want to trade it in a cycle of one shot? Because there are two
in one
things.
shot. One shot.
One shot. Okay, scroll to the bottom.
Yes. 1
inch. 8 and an end trade of 1.5.
So I go to the. So I'm there.
Point.
Pardon?
Right.
You are not clear. You are not
to trade.
clear. There is a problem in your network, sir.
Oh, sorry.
There's a problem. Yeah. I'm not cutting you clearly. There's some.
My network is.
Yep.
My network is counter, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me. Then I need to get out and in. Okay, but why that? Why do you want to do?
Hey.
How much capital do you want to use to trade?
Currently I have 200 and something, like 300 USDT.
Okay, tap on trade settings, but you need to be fast.
Yes, I'm there.
Okay, let me see 5.48. Okay, this is still fine. Tap on trade.
I'm there.
Scroll to bottom.
Yes. Bottom.
Tap strategy setting.
Choose
strategy setting.
Yes.
Now tap anyone. Any. Yeah, any.
Yes.
Okay, now achieve the margin calls, put 1.
Pardon?
Margin call limit, put 1.
Yes. Your voice is not clear again.
Put 300.
Yes.
Okay.
Network, your network, sir. Your network, sir. Your network. Your network, sir.
My network.
Your network.
Let's change the strategy period to a one shot. You see, when these signals come, ladies and gentlemen, you shouldn't sleep on them. And it's quite simple to do because in each of the groups are screen recordings on how to set up the one shot. So whenever you're setting up a one shot, you search for the coin, you click on trade setting, you enter your buying amount based on the capital that you have, you change your margin call limit, you put the whole position take profit ratio, you quickly save it and you start. You can always come back to the trade settings again. So click on strategy period, change the cycle to a one shot, save it in the top right hand corner. And we then go back to look at the signal and we see what the current price is. And we compare the current price to the entry trade price. If the current price, please listen carefully.
Yes.
Save the trade now. Yes, save the trade.
Okay.
You don't want to be getting into a into a signal if the current price is higher than the entry price on the signal. So you can go ahead and start this trade. The sooner you start it, when the signal is dropped in the groups, the better it's going to be for you. So go ahead and start it quickly. Like Julius told you, before you started setting up your trade, you need to be fast. In trading, success loves speed. Yes, 100%.
Okay. Thank you.
Awesome. So once again, go to the signal in the group. You can see the current price is 1.539.
Yes.
Now go to the WhatsApp group to view the signal.
I'm there in the WhatsApp group.
So on 1 inch, start trade amount for the one shot is 1.548. 548, right?
Yes.
1.548 is the start trade amount. Now go and confirm the current price in your app for OQ. Yes, go and confirm the current price right now in the app for OQ.
Okay.
Confirm the current price and see what the current price is.
Current price is 1.538.
Yes. So in this instance, you could have set a preset buying price, but nothing stopping anyone. Yes. Nothing stopping anyone from starting the trade if the current price is lower than the start trade amount. And for this reason, ladies and gentlemen, yes, for this reason, you don't want to go in with 100% of your capital. You need to have a contingency plan. Yes, you need to have a contingency plan and use and have an extra amount as a reserve, just in case you need to buy more of the dip. So it is better to buy your crypto in parts, in different parts, at small increments at a time, instead of taking your 100% of your capital and going in for the one shot, especially if you haven't developed the finesse to do this. Okay? So that is that. Always, always, ladies and gentlemen, take into consideration, always take into consideration the start trade price, the start trade amount, and you compare it to the current price on the Royal Q app. The Royal Q app is giving us live data. It's giving us live information because it is live trading. So good luck, and you'd be getting your 1.5% from this coin. Thanks to Mr. Ola Harry from Nigeria. Shout out to Klubek 9. Mr. Ola Harry from Nigeria is doing some good work every single day. Going for 90 days run, Mr. Ola Harry has been sending 2 signals every single day. You can decide to put these signals on a cycle for 7 margin calls, or you can decide to do the one-shot trading. So yeah, well done. Your trade is working now. Let's move on to the next question. I see we have lost leader Julius. Awesome. No problem. I see we have lost leader Julius. Let me give over to the next person that is having their hand raised. And you can unmute yourself, leader. And
so I'm on my mute.
Yes, we can hear you. So TechnoSpark 6 has a question. Please unmute yourself and ask your question.
Okay, morning, afternoon, everyone. My name is Wilson from Kenya. Mine is simple. I'm asking for those of us who are beginners like me. It's the first time I'm attending the meeting. So I would like to know which is the best way that I can use to learn so that I can catch up with the rest in the group. Thank you.
Come again. I didn't quite get your question. Can you rephrase your question? You are asking which is the best way for you to learn.
Yes, exactly. The question is which is the best way to learn for a beginner like me so that I can catch up with the group.
Well, it's not about, I always say that, comparison will always be the thief of joy, the thief of your joy. You need to do what you do. I do what I do. Julius does what he does. Everyone needs to focus on what they are good at. Focus on your strengths. And I would say that the more we can actually each focus on our personal strengths, the more we actually work on ourselves, the better we will become at our work. It may sound a bit philosophical, but at the end of the day, it's true. Is that, if somebody says they want to catch up with the group, you cannot compare your time as per when you started, comparing it to somebody else who started this business 6 or 7 or 8 months ago. And that's the only difference between myself, yourself, and other leaders, any other leader, any other partner, business partner in this business, whether you're a networker or whether you're a trader. Everyone has different strengths and skills that they can leverage on. And one of the most important things that I've realized is that if we do not hang around people who has got what we want, then we're not going to actually see ourselves getting what we want. Does it make sense? Because it's it's better to go to to the advocate or to the lawyer for legal advice, then go to the supermarket store owner for advice on something legal. Does it make sense, guys? So my question to you is, Mr. Wilson, what do you enjoy more? Do you enjoy reading or do you enjoy watching videos more than reading?
I can say that I enjoy watching videos than reading.
Very good, very, very good. Business, of course, they've been in the business longer than you. They've been exposed to other leaders longer than you. I don't know how many videos or screen recordings they have downloaded in the different groups, but we do have leaders that are on this call that have created screen recordings. Leader Julius, more especially so, he loves doing that, even though he says he's not good at it. But any leader can get good at something the more and more you do it yourself. And there's some screen recordings that you guys can watch. There is videos on this YouTube channel, Crypto Ambassador Team Eagles International. There are other influencers in Royal Q, like Circle Sync strategist John David, JD, also known as JD Winner. And if you like watching more than reading, then that's great. You can check out YouTube for so many videos. And I always tell my team that YouTube is like my university, right? Especially if you want to acquire knowledge when it comes to crypto, and more especially so in our business called Royal Q, because there's also Mr. Ola Harry from Clubeck 9. We are making mention, we are dropping names so that you guys can ask around about these people, and you guys can go onto Telegram, you guys can go onto YouTube, you guys can go onto Facebook, maybe Instagram, and go and do your own research. Now, we don't say do your own research to be rude or anything like that. We say it to be frank and direct with you, because that is how we are getting good at what we do. Just like Leader Julius said in the beginning, he has common sense. And it's true, common sense is not so common, but it just takes some thinking outside of the box to first go and seek some answers to our questions that we have by typing it in on YouTube, by typing it in on your Google search engine, and more especially so interacting with your peers in the different WhatsApp groups. And when you're asking a question, there will always be a leader. They may take a bit long to answer your question, but when you're asking a question in the group, and you may be persistent to get the answer, you're putting emphasis on your question, there's always going to be a leader that is going to be willing to answer you. So I would say that first and foremost, it starts with ourselves. And if we do want to become better at trading, better at network marketing, then let us make a concerted effort to use the different platforms that we have at our disposal. Platforms like our WhatsApp, platforms like our Telegram, platforms like our LinkedIn, platforms like our Facebook, platforms like our Pinterest, so many platforms available to both you and I, which are free to download. Platforms like YouTube. And I always say that if you have a smartphone and your smartphone is not making you smarter, or it's not making you money, then it's a dumb phone with an uninformed owner. And it's important for us to use our smartphones to inform ourselves accordingly so that we can be great at what we do. For example, just the other day, we dropped a coin. In one of our groups, we dropped a coin, and this coin did over 1,000%. But if we cannot get good at trading the coins, which are mainstream coins in the Royal Queue, how will we ever be able to go to another exchange and pick up a coin to trade that coin and buy it when low and sell it when high? If we don't get the simple concept of the one-shot process. The Royal Queue application, ladies and gentlemen, is used as a tool to bridge the gap, right? It's used as a tool to make things easier. It's like some ammunition in our arsenal to become better traders. And first, we need to win the war within ourselves. So yes, it's quite simple for us as leaders to give you guys the answers to the questions that you're looking for. Because I think that, we did our due diligence, and we are still doing our due diligence by accessing the necessary information, which is actually at our fingertips. So, Mr. Wilson, I can hear you. You sound like a smart man, and yes, smart people make smart choices. So I'm excited to see you at the top. I hope that answers your question.
I really appreciate that. Really answers exactly the question I was asking. Thank you so much.
Awesome stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, knowledge definitely for me. Knowledge is the new money, because the more we know, if you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. And we only know what we know. And of course, in order to find out more, in order to know more, we need to put ourselves out there and step out of our comfort zones, which is not something that many people like to do. As for myself, I love stepping out of my comfort zone. I love challenging myself. I love challenging other leaders. I like making myself heard. I love being opinionated. I love asking questions. I love being inquisitive. But more especially so, I love being enthusiastic about passing on opportunity. And usually on a Thursday or Friday morning, we talk about networking skills and how you guys can get new players in your team. Whatever you heard the VIP 5 leader Julius telling you guys, go ahead and just simply duplicate yourself effectively by copying what he's doing. Because that is what I'm doing. That is what so many other leaders are doing. And the only difference between leader Julius and yourself and myself and yourself is time. That's the only difference, ladies and gentlemen. If there isn't any more questions, I'd like to give over to a co-host. Any one of them can close the meeting for us. Leader Annaline or Leader Anthony, any one of you can close the meeting for us. That would be fantastic. All right, guys. So where the focus goes, the energy flows. I want to say that the more and more people we're going to speak to, the more and more opportunity we'll be able to pass on. And I'm passing on the opportunity to Leader Anthony Destiny from Kenya. crypto enthusiast, crypto trader, always asking questions. When I'm posting signals in the group, this guy comes to me and he says, Coach Jay, how do I go about doing this? And I simply just give a logical answer. And if he didn't get it right, he will come back again and ask. And that is definitely someone with a student mentality who knows quite a bit himself, but he knows that we can never know enough. So over to you, Leader Anthony. You may go ahead and close the call for us, my leader.
All right. Thank you, my brother, Mr. Coach J. Appreciate you all for the work you do, the effort, and all the enthusiasm, the love, the passion, the knowledge, the understanding, and the direction. Where there's no direction, people perish. And it's my commendation to all who are giving in their best to ensure that they perfect what they do. Asking questions is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength, and it's a clear indication that you want to move in a proper direction. Royal Q business is very, very much fun because you learn, you earn. You learn, you earn. You learn, you earn. Which other learning would you want other than this one? So thank you everyone for attending. Thank you so much for these morning meetings. Wherever you are, always plug in, let's invite, let's connect, let's build. I've had a certain gentleman from Kenya. There's so much to learn, there's so much to understand with the business, but everything you understand is building a block on your success in Royal Q. So feel free to ask questions where you don't understand. Ask as much as you can to avoid mistakes, to avoid regrets, okay? And the rest will be history. Thank you very much. I wish you the best of the day, guys. Thumbs up to everyone. Leader Julius, all leaders in the house, members, visitors, get back to somebody who invited you. Let's get to the next exposure. Before you expose yourself to a business and practice it, you must get as much exposure as you want so that the business becomes easier for you, because information you gather today is your success tool tomorrow. Thank you, shalom, and best of the Friday. Meet later in other programs. Stay tuned, stay connected, stay updated. Bye-bye.